Starfield, let's talk about it. It's a very popular topic going around on the internet right now, regardless of which side of the console war that you fall on. I don't get into the whole console war thing. I play wherever the games are at. It doesn't matter to me, console. But Starfield was a game that I've been highly anticipating, mostly because this has been the real big highlight moment for Xbox and Game Pass and Bethesda. And we wanted to see what this game was going to be all about. I've been trying to avoid all types of reviews and stuff, but I went ahead and got the early access on Game Pass and was able to play the game. And I spent the last 5.5 hours playing the game. Now, 5.5 hours in a 50+ hour game isn't a whole lot of time, but I think it's a good enough time, fair amount of time actually, to actually give you my first initial impressions on the game. So that's all this video is, just my first initial impressions. I'm not going to review it. I'm not going to give it a star rating or a score of any kind. Just going to kind of give you my experience with the game so far. I've been going through it live streamed for the past 5.5 hours, and so far I'm really enjoying my time. That's the most important part of this and first impressions, is if I'm enjoying my time. Now, the first 2 hours, I have to be honest with you, I wasn't really having that much fun. The game is really hard to kind of figure out. There's so many different mechanics, whether it's like how to get in your ship, how to get to the next mission, all kinds of different things that goes into play, and you're spending so much time on this learning curve trying to figure out how to switch different point of views, how to quick start your weapon to the quick slot menu, like how to go to this planet, how to land, how to battle, how to fly your ship. Like, there's a lot that they throw at you very early on in the game, and I think a lot of people are going to struggle with that, especially people that aren't familiar with Bethesda games. They're really going to kind of struggle with those mechanics, but I'm telling you, if you take the time to learn, to figure it out, and just play the game at your pace, I think it will open up more for you and you will end up having a lot more fun. I think the gunplay is fantastic. That's one of my favorite things. It was really hard at first because I didn't know how to quick slot my other weapons to my character's quick slot, so I constantly had to press start, go into the menu, and click a new gun every time I ran out of ammo for another gun. Once I figured out how to do that quick swap, it was a much easier experience, and I had even more fun. Mostly I've been playing the game in third person, and then during combat scenes I was switching to first person, and I'm having really a lot of fun with the gameplay and the whole gun shooting mechanics. I really think the gunplay works very well in this game. The story is kind of limited at this time. All I know is we're going around talking to different people and finding these artifacts, because we find this artifact very early in the game when we're mining, and it does something to us. We hallucinate it or something, and right now I'm on missions to go find these different artifacts, and I team up with this like coalition or something like that. We're looking for these artifacts, we're looking for answers. We come across pirates. Like I said, I had so much trouble early on in this game that I didn't know how to do certain things with the weapon, and I accidentally planted a mine in the middle of a populated city, killing a couple people, which automatically made me with a bounty on my head. I was arrested, and then I had to go through like this whole process to where I had to join like this special thing within the I can either go to prison for life, or I can agree to do this side mission thing where I go in as a pirate undercover. I accepted the pirate undercover. I haven't done any of those missions. I'm sticking to the main mission, but just don't do what I do and go accidentally blow up civilians in a populated city. It's not a very good idea, but the fact that something like that happened is hilarious, and it shows you how much stuff that can actually happen within this game. I also liked how I can, fire on enemy ships, then board their ships. There's still a lot of things about this game that I haven't figured out yet. How do I modify my ship? How do I change different parts? How do I fix parts that get destroyed? Do I add fuel? There's still a lot in this game, even though I'm like almost 6 hours in, that I still haven't come across yet or have experienced yet. But overall, playing this game, it's fun. Once I learned all those little ins and outs, like how to use the star map, how to use hyperdrive, how to land, I really started having much more fun, because it started becoming that open sandbox type experience I was hoping for, that I can go into these planets, find these artifacts, talk to these different people, take out these different pirates. The alien life, the visuals in this game is phenomenal. The different planets, like everything graphically is phenomenal. A lot of people might ask, is the 30 frames per second a problem? I gotta be honest with you, 60 frames, 30 frames, yes, there's a massive difference, but if you start at 30 frames, then you can't really tell. If you swap it to 60 frames, go back to 30, you can definitely tell. But we played games on 30 frames per second forever, so it ain't that big of a deal. I played Final Fantasy 16 recently. I had it on performance mode. It never even came close to 60 frames. It would go to 55, 40, 45, and that made for a worse experience. When you have something set to 60 and it just keeps bouncing around, it makes it a worse experience. Same thing with something like Tears of the Kingdom. I'd rather have a locked 30 frames per second that is constant, smooth experience, rather than have a performance mode that bounces back between 40 to 45, 50 frames per second. It's just, if it ain't locked, it really ruins the experience. Overall, I'm enjoying the game. I think Xbox actually has a really good game on their hands, a hit on their hands. I did experience one big bug, a big glitch where my ship flew into another ship and like it just kind of glitched out. It was weird, but I'm having a lot of fun playing the game, and I'm looking forward to spending more hours and see how this game evolves and progresses. There's a lot of backlash out there. Like I said, console war people, they're ridiculous. Play whatever games you like. Doesn't matter what consoles they are. Don't battle for a company. A company does not care about you. Don't be loyal to one company. Play the games that you like and let people enjoy the game that they're playing. Don't bother them and say you're stupid because you're playing this game, or you're stupid because you're playing God of War. Like, it's stupid. Let people play what they want. Let them enjoy the game they want. I think Xbox has the hit on their hands, and I think Bethesda put out a really good game. I'm looking forward to spending more hours with it. But I wonder what you guys think. Have you been playing Starfield? Leave those comments in the comment box below. Smash that thumbs up and subscribe button. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and thank you for watching.